GODPRINTS is the story of 60 years of building community through Christian education. Each chapter highlights God's faithfulness to us throughout the decades. Join us as we journey down memory lane, reflecting on our past, celebrating our present, and looking forward into our future, reminding ourselves of the value of Christian education.
I'm Douma. I've been involved with Calvin for many, many years.
Back when I was finishing university, I ended up on the education committee, later on the finance committee, and then after that on the board. I spent 10 years, but Al spent quite a bit longer than that.
I've served under John Harris, John Dornbus, Dave Taylor, and Hank Vandergrath.
We had very good boards with people that had the same sort of vision. The board was very active in the 2 additions.
We had decided to purchase that church next door, and then a number of people actually said, this is a good idea, but what are you guys doing about a high school? And then a property came up for less than the expansion would have cost. It enabled us to go into high school.
At that time, too, there was an increased demand from outside the circle that was basically at the school at that point, which were the kids from the Reformed churches. And so we struggled with the idea of how do we change this so that we can get all these other folks actively involved. So we went through the changing of the Constitution, making it possible for non-Reformed people to be on the board, to be on committees. That resulted in us being able to grow, do expansions, and do things that we probably couldn't have done before.
Calvin really needs people on the board who have a vision, who know about leadership, otherwise it doesn't work.
You will not keep a place like this going unless you have people with a bit of fire in their guts. That means spending time on boards and on committees.
You need to have somebody to kind of push it along. Not somebody who wants to push it along the way I want it to be, but the way God wants it to be or the group wants it to be.
I hope that the future generations are as enthused about it and recognize where it came from and where it needs to be.
My days of serving on the board of Calvin Christian are complete. It's time for younger people like you to pick up the thing and run with it.